my God. Hope you feel better, Amber. Hope you feel better. That try what is it? Get like an orange. I think it's orange. And oh my God. Hope you feel better, Amber. Hope you feel better. It. Get like an orange. I think it's orange. And oh my God. Hope you feel better, Amber. Hope you feel better. That is weird. And oh my God. Hope you feel better, Amber. Hope you feel better. That is weird. And oh my God. Hope you feel better, Amber. What the fuck was that? Okay. That was very, very weird. It was giving me like a feedback loop. And I'm like, this is the only phone that I have. Why is it feedback looping? But that's weird. But anyway, like I was saying, get an orange. You can either steam like orange, poke hole, like cut the top off, poke holes in it, put like sea salt, and you can either steam it or you can air fry it. I think air fry for like 5 minutes. It's to help boost your immune system. It's really good. But anyways, that was a very weird. So we're gonna do hi Daya, hi Echo. We're gonna do a collective reading. Let's see what this week is gonna bring us. All right. Ancestors, what can you tell us about the energy for this week? What can you tell us about the energy for this week? Right. What can you tell us about the energy for this week? Okay, so we got the Queen of Pentacles and the Empress. With the King of Swords. All right, so it's giving the Queen of Pentacles is leveling up, right? So it's giving like, you know, the Divine Feminine is definitely leveling up to be the Empress. For some reason, it's given to match the King of Swords in a way. So, you know, Queen of Pentacles, the Empress, and the King of Swords. Or it could just be to be more receptive to this King of Swords, right? Receptive in how he behaves, talks, hi goddess, and just how he conduct himself. Let's see. Let me move this over here. This is crazy. Because look, we have the Emperor in reverse, right? Okay, so the King of Swords is not ready to step up, basically, into the Emperor. They're just waiting for this Queen of Pentacles to go into the Empress energy. It's not saying that the Emperor in reverse can't, the King of Swords can't do, like, go into the Emperor. It's more so like they're holding themselves back. They don't want to give their hands they don't want to show their hands fully. Let's see. So we have the Three of Pentacles. Talks about building. What is there to build? So we have the Magician. So it could be build confidence. Confidence in the connection. Because this is something that was manifested. Hi, Raya. Yeah. So we have the Death card. And it's right underneath the King of Swords. So this King of Swords is definitely going through a transformation. It's giving death of an old version of themselves before they could release the Emperor energy. The King of Cups. Underneath the Emperor reverse. So this person feels very, very deeply. But it's like I said, the Emperor is holding themselves back. So they're holding back their emotions. It's like straight face. Like, thank you, girl. But then we have the sun on. We have the sun as the bottom of the deck. Like, so it's definitely giving masculine energy. You know, the sun's the happiest card in the deck. So regardless what is this outcome, it's gonna be happiness, right? I want to see what else can we say about this. All right, crop circles, messages, curiosity, signs. Pay attention to the signs. There's gonna be a lot of signs coming in over the next 4 days. I don't know why I said 4 days. I was looking at the little orbs, and it looks like 4, right? 3.5 days, because the other one's half. 3.5, 4 days, right? Messages, signs. I feel like something is gonna transpire. Flower of life, inspiration, awe, and dreams. So pay attention to your dreams, right? So these messages might come through the dreamland, dreamscape. It could just be like a direction in life, which direction to go, which way to take it. We have our Gargantuans. Manifest multi-dimension perception atonement, right? It's definitely given, you know, you're probably going to see your manifestations. It's most likely going to given these manifestations are going to be explained in the dream, whether it's by symbolism, whether it's actual words, or it's just type of movie-esque, right, in your dreams. So that you understand why either the manifestations came in the way they came in, or they're delayed, or just it's given, you know how the saying goes, God himself got to sit on my bed and tell me that person is for you, that manifest. Yeah, it's given that type of energy. Because I was about to say, it's given that type of energy because people aren't trusting it. And look, we have tall white, uncertainty, distrust, guarded, right? Very guarded energy. And a Kabbalah tree of life, integration, life lessons, emanation, right? So it's given. We've been through this before. I don't want to go through it again, all right? That type of energy. That's why it's the distrust card is here. Like, just pay attention. The dreams are gonna tell you a lot. Have a notebook by your bed, so you can write it out. I need to go. Matter of fact, I need to go find my dream book. I don't know where to put it at. I think okay, it's right here, cause I feel like I'm gonna end up getting dreams too. All right, let me get one more card. Ooh, that one just fell. Oh, two cards came out. So we have fire element, warrior, passion, fearlessness, right? And then we have Evans, mystery, reading between the lines, intuition. So yeah, you gotta follow your intuition. You gotta figure out whether the dream is just your psyche or your intuition. But I feel like this dream is gonna be more so the intuition, right? And the fire element, it could just be like, you know, fire signs or Aries season is approaching. I know we got like another few weeks of Pisces seasons, which I gotta do a video for tomorrow. But yeah, just have fearlessness because it's gonna show you the next step in life. The next step in life. Let's see. What else? What else for the collective? Yeah, look. The next step could be a relationship. We have kisses, unconditional loving, giving, receiving, affection, falling in love. So yeah, the next steps could be a chapter in love, and new chapter in love, or yeah, new chapter in love. I'm side-eyeing these cards, but we shall continue. Ooh. We also have what? That's weird. So we have self-indulgence, focus on self-worth, time to heal, shadow work. Yeah, and it's also healing too. There's gonna be some healing that's coming through this week, or something that's gonna happen is to heal. So it's probably this connection is gonna start healing. Yeah, it's gonna start healing. I was gonna say you start healing, but no, the connection is gonna start healing. But it's also in return healing yourself. We have palm tree, which is stability, security, permanence, growth, endurance. Yo, somebody's gonna be axed out. I just heard axed out, so it could just be axed out like on another day, or axed out to be, you know, leveling up the relationship. Let's see. Yeah, look, a decision was made. With the keys on the rings, that decision here and talking here. Talking is just like, you know, getting to know somebody. A talking stage. Yeah, so a decision has been made. Like, but as always, there's somebody in the back just being nosy. We have the girl with the snake. Somebody doesn't know boundaries. So somebody might try to cross over. It's giving X vibes. It's giving X. Yeah. But it's giving not today. Like, nobody wants to deal with that. So that person is going to be talking to themselves. Definitely talking to themselves. Let me get one more card, please. Yeah. Passion. Oop. Extreme chemistry, liking each other equally. Having fun. The bottom of the deck is abundance. So money wants to be coming in. You know, just keep a positive mindset. I want to do the one card from here. I just shuffle. Let me just shuffle. All right, one card from here, please. Yeah, look, conclusions are within reach. Full moon and eclipse. Yeah, so decisions are made. There's a decisiveness that's going on. I feel like people are gonna get the answers really quick, whether it's be in the dream, whether it's, you know, this person coming and explaining like, hey, this is where I want to go, this is the route. Like, it's also giving very much heart-to-heart conversation. So Be aware of that. So this week is going to be loaded with energy. Loaded with energy. Bottom deck, you are good enough. Don't forget about that. And it's full moon in Virgo. But that's what I have for the collective. I know the first person on the list was Amber. I think she wanted a general reading. Amber's not feeling well, so I don't know how I'm going to keep up with this list, but we're going to make sure. So after Amber will be Echo. And then Raya. All right, Amber, Echo, and then Raya. All right, so don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. I do live every Tuesday and Friday at 10 p.m. Eastern. Today I might stay till like 11:30. Last time I stayed till 11:30. Hi Sim. Last time I said till 11:30. I literally got kicked off at 11:30. But yeah, 11:30. Like I said, I go live every Tuesdays and Fridays at 10 p.m. Eastern. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Hit the notification bell to get the notification. You know, also I post long forms. Check them out as well. I think I posted one recently, but I'm gonna post one tomorrow, so look out for that. Donations are welcome. Donations are definitely welcome. It's the pin comment, or you just go into the link tree. I do offer one-on-one readings. It's 60 minutes for $75. It could be over the phone, Zoom, FaceTime. I also have the link in Linktree for the hoodies. Oh, let me show you. Let me show you. That's one. That's the two become one. It's my version of the lovers. And then I have this one, which is my version of the High Priestess. Let's feel the vibes. But it's going to be like a blanket today because it's kind of cold. But yeah, you know, check it out. They do run big, so get your actual size. Let me just shuffle here. Let me put this over here. Hi, Menna. So yeah, it'll bring you to, if you click the link for the, it will say merch, the Mythical Garden shop, and it'll have the merch on there. And you can see like different colors. White and black is one of them. I think it has blue, pink, beige, ash. So a bunch of different colors. All right. Amber wants a general reading. All right. What messages do we have for Amber tonight? Let's give Amber some healing energy. She's also sick, so fast recovery for that. What messages do we have for Amber? I don't know if I knocked. All right. What messages do we have for Amber? Ooh. So we got the King of Cups and the Five of Swords. Somebody's in their head. Somebody's very much in their head. It could be just emotional distress, because the King of Cups talks about deep emotions, right? The Ten of Cups. Okay, so somebody's in their head about like this connection with you, whether it's friendship or platonic. But with the Ten of Cups, it's giving like happy family. It's giving, I want the happy family vibes. Let's see. What else? Alright, 3 cards came out. Yes, girl. Alright, so we have the Sun and the Empress, right? The Sun and the Empress. The Sun is, you know, divine masculine energy. The Empress is the epitome of divine feminine, right? So it's given Just keep being in your feminine energy. Keep being the Empress. Don't chase. Attract, right? I feel like things are gonna be very, very happy as well. And we also have the Page of Pentacles here, so it's gonna be like a tentative offer given, or just like it's not like a clear dating offer. It's more like I like you, you like me. So like let's just see where it goes. Not like exclusivity. It's just like let's see where it goes. All right, let's see here. Let's see what else. What else can we tell Amber? Shadow self-denial projection chain. Yes. So be aware, people are going to try to project on you. They might say you're not ready, or they might project negative notions into your ideas or plans. It's given that people are just like, you shouldn't do this. It's more like they're trying to put fear, speak fear into your life choices. Don't let them. Just tell them to go heal. Tell them to go heal. Yeah, we have Kabbalah, Tree of Life, Integration, Life Lessons, Emanation, right? I feel like you might be coming up upon a lesson that you're gonna pass. I don't feel like it's stress or worried energy. It's more like, oh, I've been here. I know what to do. Let's move on. Like that type of energy. We have Starseed, self, memories, identity, right? So you might be going through the shadow self. Yeah, you might be going through like an ego death, or be more your authentic self. I'll get one more card. And I want to go flying again. All right. We have Earth element, survival, adaptable, and reliable. Yes. I feel like somebody's going to be more... You're going to be able to lean on somebody a lot more. Let me move this card. Lean on somebody a lot more. Especially when it comes to hard times. They're not going to run. They're not going to run. Like I said, it's going to be reliable. Like, and they might be easier to adapt to your new self, new person, your new ego, actually. All right, let's see. Just want to get one card. Fucking I hate when I do that shit. I want to get one card from here, please. Can I get one card, please? Yeah, look, and then bring a new beginning, growth, change, liberation, yeah, you're definitely in a transformation phase, right? But I feel like this connection is gonna come in as soon as like you start transforming, but it's not gonna be heavy. Your transformation phase. I actually feel like it's gonna be really, really quick. But good luck on that. Feel better, Amber. And that's what I have for you today. Who's next? Echo. Okay, Echo's next. Just shuffle these. Echo just puts their question in the comment section. You mentioned in your previous reading that I have an ancestor bloodline, Egyptian pharaohs. Mm-hmm. May I ask who my guides Now, any insight of my ancestry? All right. All right, Echo ancestors. Echo wants to know who are her guides or... You're welcome, Amber. Hi, Andrea. Thank you for subscribing. All right. Echo wants to know who are her guides or any insight of her ancestry. Who are guides of any ancestry? You might get a lot. Because, yeah, we may have a DNA. You might do like a DNA test and might pinpoint the last century or so of ancestors, but you got to remember DNA changes after so many generations to come. But what's to see? All right, what can we give Echo? Let's see, what can we give Echo? What can we give Echo? What can we give Echo? Why are these cards? Alright. Yes, you'll be after... Who's that one on the list? Simran. Alright, well, from one Echo, I feel like you got some generational curses that it has been passed down. Both from male and female, right? Right? It came out in reverse. So it also the male side could be your finances. The female side could be your intuition or just like, self-worth and stuff like that. But it's given like desert type vibes, because we do have the 5 of Cups here, right? 5 of Cups. It's given disappointment, right? So it could just be finances and women just hiding themselves, not listening to things. But you're on a different path than everybody, because you have the 3 of Pentacles, 4 of Cups, right? So your ancestors are helping you change trajectory of what is there, what was needed to be fixed. What else? Sahara Desert. I don't know. Keep getting the Sahara Desert. Where's Sahara? Listen, I failed geography, so I don't even know. Sahara Desert. Is it like Egypt? I don't know. Something about the Sahara Desert. Let's see. I want to see more. What else can we give Echo? Why does this card keeps coming out? I tapped into the error and it is reflected on my creative very processing style. Damn. So look, we have the Argathians and the Kabbalah tree of life. So Argantians, manifestation, mental dimensional perception, atonement. Kabbalah tree of life is integration, life lessons and emanation, right? So yeah, you have a lot. You have a lot to go on. So you carry is in Egypt. Yeah, I know it was Egypt. I was like, I think it's in Africa somewhere. Sarah does it. Yeah. But you have the one multiple manifestation, right? So you are your ancestors' manifestation. For some reason, I was getting the number 500. So you might have over 500 ancestors, right? Or just you're the wish of 500 ancestors that, pretty much molded you to who you are today. So it's like after reincarnation, it's like, yeah, it's that's the one. That's the one, right? What it says multidimensional perception here, integrating life lessons. So yeah, you're definitely the one that's supposed to break generational curses. I just heard chains. So your ancestors could have been work laborers, but like I wouldn't necessarily say slaves, but they were like work laborers. They were like stuck in chains, right? I'm tired. These cards falling on the floor. Don't fall. Okay. And then we have vegans. Solitude, independent, peace. This could just be high happy. This could just be how you want life. You're pretty much very independent. Pretty much do things on your own, and you just want peace. I feel like those are the things that were instilled into your DNA after like generations and generations, because a lot of things were chaotic, right? Some of them might have been merchants, right? This is explaining the creativity and selling stuff, merchants. Let's see here. Hi, Amber. Let's see what else. Don't forget to like the screen. Yeah. So you have realization, lightning, epiphany. So if I think you said before you barely remember your dreams, try to go to sleep relaxed, right? For them, try to go to sleep relaxed for them to so you can wake up relax and you can remember your dreams. But they're gonna come into your dreams, because I heard come into your dreams. So they're gonna come to your dreams and you're gonna be able to sit down and talk to them. Actually, do like an ancestral meditation. They have one on YouTube. I used it before, and it worked very, very well. Too well. But yes, do ancestral meditation. You could do it, even try to go to sleep while doing it, and you could probably get messages there. Let's see what else. We have union, wedding, married, soul connection, eternal love, everlasting promise. I feel like it's more so that, ooh, goosebumps when I say everlasting promise, right? Ignore the wedding rings. Everlasting promise could just be you were promised to your ancestors, like I said, 500, like promised to 500 ancestors, that you're the one that's gonna pretty much free them from generational curses. I don't know, merchants and camels. Merchants and camels. So it's definitely from Egypt. Who's that? The dog face is Horus? Horus? They could have been disciples of Horus. I think it's Horus. Horus the ones that look like the dog face, right? Black dog face. I'm not that good at the Egyptian stuff like that. But Horus, they probably could be disciples of Horus. Isn't he the god of the afterlife? Yeah, I think it's the god of the afterlife. Let me get one more card. We have be lighthearted, finding out things come to light, adapt, change, and heal. Yeah. Yeah. I feel like your Echo, your intuition's gonna come online even more. And things are gonna be very, very new. Because I don't know if, what movie was it? I don't know if it's a movie. But you got like shades on right now, right? Shades. And then when you take the shades off, you'll see everything so brightly colored. Like, that's how your intuition's gonna come online. Like, your perception is gonna change. All right, but that's what I have for you, Echo. Merchants. I mean, you got the ancestors that are out here selling things, so maybe that's why you probably will prevail. Yes. It's going to be brightly colored. Let me just shuffle. Who's next? Raya? Yes, Raya's next. I just shuffle and probably drink some water. Hi, Sonia. Thank you for subscribing. Yes, you can. You'll be after, I think it's after Amber. If I'm not mistaken. Amber P, yes. Let me just shuffle. Add Sonia after Amber P, Raya. And don't forget to put your question in, girl. Let me just drink some water. What did I eat today? It's making me nauseous. What's the tea? What's going on? What's coming to my love life? She said, what's the tea? All right. All right. Raya wants to know what's the tea? What's coming to her love life? Ancestors, what can we tell Raya about her love life? Let's see. What can we tell Raya about her love life? Sorry, I'm debating whether... No, I'm good. All right. What can we tell ancestors? What can we tell Raya about her love life? What's coming to Raya in her love life? Don't be acting up now. What's coming to Raya in her love life? Oh. Yes, girl. Out the door. All right. What's coming to Raya out to love life? Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Let me get... Oh! Girl, we're gonna have to clock it. Is it this finger or this finger? I don't know. Either way, we're gonna do both. Let's see. Ooh. We're gonna leave it that way. We're gonna leave it that way. All right. All right. So we have the. I'm gonna start with this card. We have the moon sideways, right? It's given. Maybe we're gonna snitch. Maybe we're not, right? But they don't want you to know all the details, not yet, right? Because the moon talks about hidden things, you know, illusions and stuff like uh hidden in the dark. But it also talks about, you know, connecting to one's intuition. But here I'm getting more so like they don't wanna spoil everything. They don't want to tell you everything, right? Because we do have the Nine of Cups. This is somebody that you have manifested for, right? Or even just cried for. Whether you actually cry tears or like your soul cried out for them, right? Um, I feel like they're gonna come when you least suspect it. That's the feeling I'm getting. Because look, we also have the Knight of Cups with the King of Pentacles, right? So the King of Pentacles, somebody who's very stable, very grounded, and also rich. King of Pentacles are rich. They're always the ones that have money. But this person is gonna give you an offer, right? They're gonna give you an offer of love. The Knight of Cups always comes in like a knight in shining armor, right? But here it's like, hey, I'm gonna pour into you. Don't worry about it. Like, I got you, right? So we're gonna have strength here. It could be during Leo season, so over the summer. It's not giving summer fling, but you're probably gonna meet them over the summer. Um, for some reason I heard brunch. You might meet them at brunch. Who knows, right? But Leo season, and I feel like they're gonna give you their strength, right? Especially, you know, they're gonna look at you and see that you're fragile, you hurt and stuff, but they're not gonna treat you like that. They're gonna be like, you know what, I'm gonna give her my strength. And it's gonna like empower you very, very well. Let's see. What else can we? Laughter. They're gonna be having you laughing. Kiki, ha, ha, ha. That's what they're gonna be having you laughing. Somebody's gonna try to come back and reconcile, right? I don't feel like it's an ex. I feel like this is somebody you know already, but don't know at the same time. It's like they're gonna come back and it's gonna be like a totally different energy. You're gonna be like a totally different person. And basically the reconciliation is basically gonna be like, oh, I'm sorry, you know, it wasn't the right time before, but now it is. I'm gonna get 5. The number of change. A number of change. Ooh. Yes, look at that. We got getting to know each other. Yes, you're gonna be getting to know each other. More of a deeper level. More of an intimate level. Okay, girl. Wrap it up though, because we also have main attraction and children, right? Children are gonna be affected by it, but I feel like more in a positive light. But also it could be spirit babies. Girl, you might have another baby, so wrap it up. But you are the main attraction here. You are the main person, the main focal point, right? All eyes on you. All eyes on you like that, right? Let me get 2 cards from here. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Paradise. We have happiness, expansion, joy, playfulness. One is enjoying each other. Yeah, you guys are gonna have a lot of fun. A lot of fun. A lot of fun. It's giving like honeymoon vibes, but the honeymoon never ends. Honeymoon vibes, but the honeymoon never ends. Yeah. The divine timing. So everything's going to happen right when it needs to happen. So it's not like no ands, if, buts. There's no way to accelerate this. There's no way to slow this down. It's going to happen when it needs to happen. Okay, girl. You know, you got you got somebody with money coming in. Money, money, money. Somebody's very financially stable. You definitely... It's definitely giving, don't worry, babe, I got it. Like, that type of energy. Don't worry, babe, I got it. So, yeah, girl. And it's going to be everything you ever wanted. Everything you ever wanted. Because that 9 of Cups. Wish fulfillment. Right? Everything you ever wanted. But that's what I have for you, Raya. That's, girl, I love that reading for you. It's giving playful vibes. It's giving, look, courting. Split the deck. It's given, I'm courting you. Okay, so who's next? Alright, guys, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. I go live every... Alright, Daya's next. I go live every Tuesdays and Fridays at 10 p.m. Eastern Time. You know, donations are welcome. I do offer one-on-one readings. It's 60 minutes for $75. We can do over the phone, Zoom, FaceTime. I do have some merch up, so go check it out on the link tree. It's, let me just move. One is this hoodie. That's my interpretations of the lovers. Let me get my little blanket for tonight. This is the interpretation of the High Priestess, so it's Feel the Vibes. They run big, so get your size. It's I got multiple colors. I think I like 10 colors, 10 to 13 colors. I do have plus size on there too. You know, we can be all inclusive because, you know, plus size girly here too. What else? I feel like I'm missing something. Oh yeah, so look out for a video for tomorrow. I might have I'm going to post the Pisces video up. All right. You're welcome. All right, Daya, girl. Daya, I feel like I haven't seen you in so long. Has everything been okay? This feels a little dark today. Let's brighten it up. There it goes. Boom. Yeah. Life has been life, and we just had like a big ass snowstorm here, and it's supposed to snow again tomorrow. I'm over it. Who wants to adopt me and take me to warm weather? Who wants to adopt me and take me to warm weather? I cook sometimes. I clean sometimes. I'll be honest. But I'll make you laugh. All right. Just wait for you to put your question in. This one is ghetto. I really thought the snow finally started melting, and then boom, you got hit with snow for 2 days in a row. I want to be out my house. A general message? Okay. Ooh, didn't like that knock. Didn't like that one too. We're going to read that. Alright, we're going to change decks. Right, there we go. That deck was not worded. Alright. Diane wants to... Thought the cards are sticky. Diane wants a general reading. So, ancestors, what messages do we have for Zaya? Ancestors, what message do we have for Zaya? Ooh, okay. Oh, that is no good. I feel like I just got bit in my arm. But hey, okay, we're gonna. All right, did my thing just fall back? It did. It did. It said snap, and I was like, this thing just fell back. All right, stay, please. You know what? Over it. All right, so we have the Six of Cups. I don't feel like it's not giving me soulmate vibes. It's giving me somebody from the past, right? Somebody from the past that they might, show their heads a little bit. But I don't feel like it's going to be a pleasant interaction for you. I I feel like they're just coming in to like cop a plea. It's giving I'm a come in cop a plea. Because look, we have the Eight of Cups in reverse and the Five of Cups, right? So this is definitely a disappointment. So you could have just, you see, I know this card is sticky. So you could have just stopped being friends with them because they were doing something really shady, or they could just been lying about something very minuscule stuff, like because you got the Ace of Swords in reverse. Ace of Swords is the sword of truth, clarity. Um, see things for what it is, right? And I feel like this person wasn't really being true to themselves or even to you. It's given they were a pathological liar on this, like on a surface, right? And it was because they could have just been like a people pleaser. They could just people please a lot. So this could just, but this is like a past person. Unless this energy is here and it's feeling like a past person, but it's definitely a past person. But we have the Three of Cups here. So it could be three people, a trio, friends, or it's just gonna be a celebration. I want to say more so a celebration because of the simple fact that you learned a lesson. You learned a lesson. You learn not to react, right? I know we always talk about this, Daya. Always. It's given RBF, right? RBF. Hardcore or RBF. It's like, what do you want me to do? That's the RBF. It's like, what do you want me to do? What do you want me to do? Like, it's always showing me, like, especially when people come to you very, oh my thing. I feel like it gets triggered when people come to you whiny. I guess you could say whiny or crying. They're just like, well, why can't you? Like, they come very chaotic emotions, and you're just like, what am I supposed to do? Like, it's not like you don't care. It's just like you really don't absorb other people's emotions like that. And a lot of people don't understand that about you. They think that you're very cold, which you can be when you want to, but you protect your energy a lot by not absorbing people's chaotic emotions. Oh, my leakies, thank you. And that's like your armor. That's your armor. That's like your defense mechanism, which is a very good one because I feel like you are an empath, but you're an empath with strong ass boundaries. Like a lot of empaths, we go through some shit in life, but you can't touch me. But you say that in the most humble way. Your energy says that in the most humble way. Let's see. Let's see what else. What else can we say of Zaya? Outer Burrows. Infinity eternal past life. Yeah, so this is how like the armor is, right? You, and then you have 1 layer, 2 layer, 3 layer, right? But here, like I said, with the goosebumps. With the 6 of Cups, it's somebody from the past, and Our Burrows talks about, past life. So you could have just been on this merry-go-round with this person for lifetimes, right? And maybe in past lifetimes you cater to their emotional needs. So they never really grew spiritually because you always, let me hold your hand. But in this lifetime, you're just like, move on, grow. You finally learned that lesson. That's what the celebration card is here. Let's see what else. Yeah, you're not gonna fly. Ooh. See, look. I was just talking about empathy. So we have Venetian, romance, soulmates, and empathy, right? Maybe this lesson that you're gonna learn, because sometimes this is how life lessons work. Once you learn your lessons, integrate it, don't perpetuate past life cycles and over again. They will send you like love, soulmates. You have empathy here. They will send it to you as a good reward, like a reward or a gift. 3 weeks, 3 months. So be prepared for that, because I'm looking at the 3 hearts. 3 weeks, 3 months. But definitely prepare for that. And I don't know if you know the red string theory. Because look at the red string here. I don't know why they popped into my... But the red string theory. So you guys might have been in same location, same place, but never face to face. Let's see what else. Alpha Draconian, corrupt, unethical cults. Corrupt, unethical cults. I feel like that's the person with the past life. You guys, but for some reason, you guys always reincarnated as friends. Nothing more than that. Nothing more than friends. So, excuse me. So they could have been here to distract you, push you off the path like they have done before. Just make your life hard. And it's funny because we have reptilian on the bottom, and it says predator, survival, tyrannical. So that's the energy is given. Let me get one more card. I'm actually kind of nosy. Actually, I'm gonna pull from here. Actually, no, pull from here. What is this Venetian card about? What is this Venetian card about? Because I want to know. What is this Venetian card about? Oh, okay. So self-love. So it could just be you pouring more into yourself. Soulmates on the bottom. So it could be, but you pour more into yourself. Like I said, this person, you guys spend a lot of past lives together as friends, and they always derailed you in each lifetime. And it's kind of like hold your soul back from elevating. But here in this lifetime, you finally cut the cord, and it's like, we're not doing that. I'm gonna pour for myself. I'm gonna pour more into me. I'm gonna show myself the love that I showed you over lifetimes. So yeah. And that might bring into your soulmate. Ooh, goosebumps. Every time I said that, goosebumps, soulmate. Like, I'm like, let me see what's on the bottom. Soulmates and very soon. Like I said, soulmates and very soon. But that's what I have for you, Daya. You finally cut that perpetual past life cycle. Congratulations. It takes a lot of work to do that. Especially to be conscious of it. But who's after Zaya? Come on. Let me just shuffle these. You're welcome. Simran. I hope I said that right. Simran, you're next. I think, yeah, Sonali will be the last one. Yeah, Sonali will definitely be the last one. Because I'm just looking at the time. My man. I feel like that's what a lot of us going to be saying by the end of the year. My man. Thank you to my man. All right, just put your question in. Oh, you did. What's coming for me in career? Still looking for a job. Last 6 months. Got you. Let me just finish shuffling. Look, I know a troll when I see a troll. Go play with your mama. Anyways, we're not doing that today. I do not have the mental capacity or the emotional capacity to deal with trolls today. All right. And Roz is the best Monster Inc. character ever. Put some respect on her name. All right. Simran wants to know what's coming for them in the career department. They've been looking for a job for the last 6 months. No luck. All right. So what messages do we have for Simran when it comes to the career department? What messages do we have about the career? Oh. Okay. What messages do we have about the career? Okay. Alright. So, have you been on interviews? And because we have the Ace of Wands in reverse, right? And I don't feel like this is you. I don't feel like that's your energy. I feel like if you have been on interviews a lot lately, the interviewer they probably just haven't felt your spark, right? Because after a while you start sounding robotic. I'm not saying in a bad way. It's just you go on autopilot, right? It's like, okay, like I got an interview, let's do this, right? But I feel like it never makes it past the interview because, yeah, right. And you probably felt good about it because we have the six of swords here, which just talks about peace and calm. And then right after that came out the 3 of swords, which just talks about disappointment, right? Like you most likely felt like you had it in the bag, but they just didn't like you. It was not your credentials. It wasn't how you carry yourself. It's given culture. It's given you. They didn't see you working in the culture environment, which is good because for you, it's good for you. Because you would have been stressed out if you would have fit their culture. You would have been stressed out, right? But we also have the High Priestess and the Knight of Pentacles. It's moving slow. It's moving slow because you gotta start using your intuition about jobs, right? You gotta just don't apply to any job. I know it's hard. It's easier said than done because it's been 6 months and you just like, I got bills to pay, I got rent to pay, I got all this to pay, right? And then unemployment, it might not make it to the end of the year, right? So pick jobs that call to you. You're gonna feel it in your gut. It's gonna feel like a calm butterfly feeling. Let me see if I. You're just gonna get like a twinge, right? That's the best way I could put it. A twinge that you're gonna be like, yeah, this job is for me. Even if you don't get, like, you do the interview and don't get it, you're gonna be on the right path about it. But definitely, use your intuition a lot. Just don't be very selective, right? Because it's given, we're moving very, very slow with this job hunting, and I don't feel like it's anything in your part. I just feel like the universe is trying to slow you down so you don't go into a situation where things aren't for your higher self. So be very, very, and also make sure the work equals the pay. So let's say they have you doing like an assistant manager job, role, duties, or whatever, and they want to offer you 30K. Get up and walk out. Because that's disrespectful to you. An assistant manager makes roughly what? 50K? 50 to 60K? Make sure the pay equals the duties. Because nowadays, these companies try to make people do work of 4 to 5 people, but giving you breadcrumbs to live. And right now, the way the global economy is going, nobody can live on crumbs. Especially you live in big cities. Like, I live in New York. Nobody can live on crumbs. Let's see what else. What else can we tell Random about? Yeah, look. Sabotage, rebuilding, interrogation, repetitive, persistent. Working on it. Yeah, they're working on it. Right? I feel like you gonna have a little bit the same thing over and over again, but not in a way where it's gonna define insanity. No, it's gonna be like you're gonna learn how to camouflage yourself, especially if it's a job that you really like, but you know you don't fit the experience and stuff, but you're gonna learn how to camouflage yourself. Let's see what else. Yeah, we have keys on the ring, so you're gonna have many options coming in. April might be your best bet. April. So you might have more interviews in April than you have in the last 6 months. And you might have your own time to like decide which one you want. You might have options like that, but look into their packages, the benefit, if they come with benefit packages, look into it very, very detailed, and make sure it fits what you need. Like the medical fits, the dental fits, the vision fits. All right, don't let them cut you out on that, because you know our eyes and our teeth are very important. Let's see what else. So we have engagement, partnership, commitment, and turning. So we have engagement ring, right? It's not nothing with love, but it's more so you might be put in a role where it just might be you and somebody else working together, not you and like 6 other people on the team. Maybe you and somebody else. Like it might be like one of those types of jobs that has 2 people that work on in departments and stuff like that. Like person A, person B. But I feel like person A might be training you for their position, and you might be taking it from them because they might leave and go someplace else, but not like necessarily you're going to be stuck with this person forever. I think it's part of their contract, the contract where it's you know, sometimes certain companies, they give you a severance pay, but it comes with conditions where you have to train the other person to do your job before you can leave, like that type of contract um pay. Let's see what's this. Fleeting triggers, turmoil, resentment, lessons, letting go, and loving you. So we have karmic relationships, right? Like I said, use your intuition, because you don't want to be stuck at a job that it's gonna drain you, make you stress out even more, and you're gonna be like, why did I take it? And I feel like there's also, oh my leg. I feel like this is also a lesson for you, so you don't just take any job. It's more so helping you be more selective. Very selective. Did I? I don't know if I did it. Let's see. We get 2 cards from here. Ooh. Crop circles, messages, curiosity, signs, right? Follow the signs. Follow the signs. Especially on, I know people say, you know, the social medias, the apps listen to people conversations, you know, what we be texting or what we look for, stuff like that. But you need to pay attention to the ones that you don't talk about. So like for example, if you've been thinking about switching careers, right? But you never told nobody, you never talked about it, never texted about it, but you'll be seeing like reels or ads about like switching careers to like the career that you're thinking about. That's a sign. That's a sign. It's like, how did you know? Follow the breadcrumbs of the matrix. And we have grays, utilitarian, organized, and intimidating, right? This is giving organization. It's so funny because I said follow the matrix, right? And look, it's given very much the matrix vibes, because you know in the matrix they sleep in like stuff like this, right? And then go into the matrix. But follow the matrix crumbs. Follow the matrix crumbs. When it's a thought process that you have and you never told nobody, follow that. Follow those ads, those reels and stuff like that. But here, I feel like this one job. I feel like the one job you're gonna get is very intimidating to you. But I also feel like that's the one that's gonna be very much for you. Right? But like I said, April, you might have more offers coming in. Be very selective. Look into care packages. Make sure the salary meets the duties. Don't take anything. If you think it's too much duties and the pay is trash, don't take it. If you see the pay is good, the duties is good, and the benefit package is trash, don't take it. You want to optimize yourself, right? And get the best benefit package and everything. But I have faith you got it. April is also the new, is spring. We also are operating on the same old frequency of 2025. 2025 was a very karmic year. But I got to send you some good energy so you get a job, a good paying job with good benefits. I'll manifest that for you. All right. So you can live so you can live free. What I mean by live free, live without no worries. You know, to the point, live free is when you're able to put your bills on auto pay and you don't have to worry about it. That's what I mean by live free. And you're welcome. All right, Andrea. Let me just shuffle here. Don't forget to like the live, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. I go live every Tuesdays and Fridays at 10 p.m. Eastern. Donations are welcomed and accepted. Look at the pinned comment, or just go into the link tree. I do offer one-on-one readings. 60 minutes, $75. We could do a phone, FaceTime, Zoom. You can ask whatever questions you want to ask. Doesn't have to be one particular thing. We get to the bottom of the nitty-gritty. I also have these hoodies on sale. That's one. And this is two. They're very warm too. Very, very warm. Very soft. They're buy to order or made to order. Yeah, made to order. The house is too cramped for bulk buys. But, oh, Aries twin, gang, gang. I was going to go with this one first. Message from my person, Carlos the Leo, and why is he not reaching back out to me? What's the tea? Oh. What deck I'm going to go? We're going to go with this deck. This is the deck I went for first. All right. Why hasn't Leo, ancestors, why hasn't Leo reached out to Andrea, my Aries sister? Why hasn't Carlos, the Leo, reached out to Andrea? Oh, okay. Which is kind of weird for Leo, but we're going to figure this out. I should have went with tarot first, but I grabbed this one first. In August. Hold on. Oh. Too old for this. All right. We're just gonna August, after being apart for years, you were in, oh. All right, let's go here. So we have past life, right? This has been something you guys did before in the past life, right? But in this life, you guys are still getting to know each other. But here, it's so funny. And a Saturday after. It's so funny because, look, we have... It was given love at first sight, like, for both of you two. And then we have safe space. Like, they feel like you're their safe space. But you also love attraction. So you might be attracting somebody new. Right? You might be attracted to somebody new, but I also feel like your fears are amplifying this attraction. So it's kind of like sending signals to the universe is like, well, you know, he did this before, he's going to do it again. Like that type of energy. But we're going to figure this out. Let me look at tarot. Let's see. What else can we tell Andrea about Carlos? It's given he's scared. Oh my God, I'm laughing because I say it's given he's scared, and look at the person's face. They look scared. Right? The Page of Wands is somebody who's very adventurous. It represents, you know, Aries, Sagittarius, and Leos. But it's somebody who's very adventurous. But here in this deck, it's somebody who's very timid. Like, they get scared easily. Especially when it comes to, like, matters of the heart. We have 10 of Wands. There's things that he's not telling you. Has he been looking like rugged? Or like his energy been low? When the last time you saw him? Because he... like he's carrying a lot of weight on his shoulders. Like here. It hurts. Because I just felt that. Like the pain. Like it's like pressure. So he might be having a lot on his shoulders. So we have the Empress in reverse. It was upright, and then for some reason it did a little slow spin, which was very weird. I've never seen the card do that before. I feel like the Empress in reverse could be you, because you're wanting to reach out, right? Which is understandable. It's been like 2 weeks since you haven't spoken to him, so it's understandable, and you just want some answers, some clarity. So it might. I feel like it's putting you in like more of a masculine energy, wanting to reach out and wanting to, um, yeah. So that's what the Ten of Wands is. Well, it could just be somebody. Okay, the Empress could be somebody that's not really there. The Empress also could be mom, because the Empress is mostly pregnant, so that makes sense. But don't. If you do reach out, don't reach out on some rock, because we know how we Aries are. When we get to the point where we hit frustration, we want to be in attack mode and be like, why the fuck you ain't answering your phone? Why you stop texting me? Like, when you do decide to reach out, be sweet, because he sees you as a safe space, right? Be sweet. I know it's easier said than done, because Aries, we don't like to be soft, but be soft a little bit. Maybe he's not ready to talk. You have reached out. But was the tone like a nice tone, or was it the flip is switch tone? Let's see. Let's see what else. Why has he been? Alrighty then. Oh. Yeah, he not ready, girl. He not ready. We got the Ace of Cups in reverse with the Three of Swords. It could just be everything that he's dealing with his mom, and then trying to be in a relationship is putting too much pressure on him. But he's not ready. But in return, instead of him communicating that, he's just ghosting you. And I think that's really fucked up. I think that's really fucked up. Like, if he's not ready for this, he should tell you, instead of having you feel like this, like disappointed and stuff like that. Let's see here. Let me get a few more cards, please. Alright. So we have Butterfly, relationship involvement in the next phase, healing and the child's growth. I feel like this butterfly is you. I feel like the butterfly is you, because you're gonna grow from this. You're gonna grow from this. It's growing pains, because now you have to sit with this energy of this is like the second time it happened, where we got together and broke up. But it's like I said, it's growing pains. Yeah, look, another card of growth, the coffin. And then brings new beginnings, growth, change, liberation, transition. Like I said, you might be attracted to somebody new. The coffin here with the law of attraction. Alright. And I'm also hearing it's giving, you two give very twin flame vibes. Twin flame vibes. Like, it's giving the tug of war of twin flames. Separate, come back together, separate, come back together. But that's the toxic push and pull dynamic. Really, when that happens, one twin has to stand up and be like, enough is enough. Like, we gotta cut the cord in this lifetime. We go try again next time. right? Because it's unfair to you that you're gonna have to go through this again, right? Yeah, look, the runner. He's running. He's a runner. He's a track star. It says runner is a codependent in a codependent relationship, fear of intimacy, listening to ego. And being a Leo, yeah, the ego is loud. I'll get one more card, please. And then this is you talking. Interested, conversing more, waiting message arrives, text, call, email. I feel like on the 11th hour, when you're like, fuck this, I don't want to deal with this no more, I feel like that's when he's going to reach out. And then we have lightning here. I feel like that's when he's going to reach out. And I feel like that's when you're going to be like, enough is enough. Like, I can't do this. Well, you're saying that now, but it's going to put more things into perspective. And look, didn't I say fear earlier? Fear. I realize that I am testing my resolve to live in the energy of love. Okay? Let's live in the energy of love. Let me get one more card. Forgiveness. Acknowledging the harbor resentment blocks the flow of love, right? So he triggered your fear, and now you have to forgive him. But on this channel, I think it's ex-wife. On this channel, we talk about forgiveness in a way of you forgive them because you want to, so you could heal, move on, not because the other person acts. And listen, girl, Aries have very, very strong intuition. If you feel like he's been seeing his ex-wife, he possibly could have been seeing his ex-wife. Right? But he's definitely a runner. And I feel like you're going to have somebody come in for you once you finally cut the cord with this one. And they're going to be like, girl, I ain't going to never let you go. I mean, 2026 is the year where Aries finds love. And I'm not saying that as the smoke blowing up asses or nothing, because love has been very strenuous in the last few years for Aries. It's been hard. It's been hard. But you guys had to talk. It's probably went to one ear and out the other. But I do feel like somebody's coming in for you that is going to change your mind. You know, just keep an eye out. It might be around, you know, Aries season. But that's what I have for you. This man has too much on his plate. I don't understand why I plan on going on vacation, Las Vegas, or a cruise. Oh, thank you. Because men are they like to plan things, but never really follow through. Look at actions. Don't listen to the words. Look at actions. Right? A man's actions will always tell you their intentions with you. Right? So, look at actions, not words. Is his actions consistent with his words? If not, drop him like a bad habit. If his actions don't match the words, drop him like a bad habit. And it's going to save you wasted energy and time. It's going to save you a heartbreak. It's going to save you emotionals or roller coasters. Just do that. And don't, from my perspective of dating, I'm not a dating guru. I only speak on experiences. Ladies, don't give a man expectations, right? Don't tell a man your expectations. Do not give him the playbook, right? Because if you give them the playbook, they're going to play that role until 3 months down the line when they can't maintain that mask. Give no expectations. Let that man show up how he wants to show up. But that's what I have for you, Andrea. Girl, and you're Aries. You're gonna bounce back. You're gonna bounce back quick. Who's after Amber? So now, okay, so now is the last one. Yes, this one. All right. Amber Perez wants to know, will life get better and change for her and her boys? Ancestors, will life get better and change for her and her boys? All right. Will life get better for Amber and her boys? Okay. I like this card. Come out. Will life get better? Oh, yeah. Girl, we got 3 major arcanas. It's about to go down in a good way. Going down in the DMs. Let's see. Oh. Well, I'm just going to say, at the bottom of the deck, you have the star, right? The star talks about healing and hope. You know, keep hope alive. Don't lose hope, right? Don't lose hope. Because hope is what's going to push you forward, right? Now, this is what's currently your situation. The 10 of Wands. You have too much, yeah, you just have too much burdens. Too much, you're doing everything alone, right? You're doing very much everything alone. And we have the 3 of 3. We have the Magician, right? The Magician talks about manifestations, right? So, I don't know if you've been asking for somebody to come along and help you. But somebody is. We have the King of Swords. I feel like they're gonna start off as friend, right? A friend first, and they're just gonna be very, very smart, very strategic on how to help you get you on your feet, right? Because look, we also have the Justice card with the Chariot, right? Justice. Things are balancing out. Things are gonna be. In order to get to where things are balanced out, you have to go through the rickety rack, right? You're going to have to go through things that are very chaotic, lessons, things after that. But we have the Chariot. The Chariot is very fast moving, right? So you're going to be able to surpass these obstacles, right? And also the Chariot talks about victory, right? And here, I feel like those who have wronged you also going to be receiving karma. You're going to be having good karma coming to you. It's more so you just got to be patient. I know it's easier said than done, but let's see. Yeah, look. Learn from the past. Well, Camera learned from the past. Camera talks about reminiscing, keepsake, perception, learn from the past, making memories. Here's learn from the past. Like, I feel like you, in your situation, you find yourself in the same situation over and over again, and you're trying to figure out, like, why. React differently to it. Let me give you an example. What if you meet the same person who is very condescending, you know, triggers you, wants you to react, but then, you know, you have done that in the past, and then when you meet this person again, you give them no reaction. Give them nothing. Just nothing. That's how you break the cycle. Change your reaction to it. Like, if you know somebody's trying to trigger you to get a reaction out of it, you're going to fall back into that cycle. Do the opposite. Before you react, take a beat. Take a few breaths in and be like, you almost got me, bitch. You almost got me. You got to break that cycle. I feel like once you break that cycle, everything's going to go up. Everything's going to go up. Let's see what else. Yeah. And then healing will begin because you have healing heart. Your healing will begin. Um, Also, heal from toxic people. Write letters to people that hurt you. You don't have to send it. Write letters to people who hurt you. You can burn it, rip it, keep it as a memory to not to fall back into that. But you have to heal your heart. This is a time where you got to start doing some healing work. And I'm not going to lie, healing is not pretty. Healing is not linear. Healing is one day you feel good, the next day you feel like you want to cry, the next day you feel like you want to rage and crash out. Healing is not a straight line. It comes in waves and it's really, really ugly. A lot of people talk about, oh, let's do the healing, and they put glitz and glamour on healing, and healing is not that. Healing is your anxieties going up. You're gonna have mental spirals. You're gonna always question life. You're gonna question your worth. Like healing, you look at your shadow self and heal for that. So I'm not the type of person. I don't sell you glitz and glamour. I sell you the real honest truth. Honesty, the truth, the reality of things. Healing is very, very hard. And you're gonna have to heal your heart. You're gonna have to forgive people. Goosebumps. Forgive them because you want to move forward in life. You want to elevate yourself. You want to, change your vibration, right? Heal people, forgive people because of that. I would never say forgive somebody because somebody asks for it. Sometimes they only ask for forgiveness to appease their ego. Some of them may actually be sorry, but a lot of them, they ask for forgiveness because they either found a new way of life, to live a new way of life. It's not really sincere. To me, I feel like if you're going to come with forgiveness, you have to come with forgiveness in the same energy that you caused the harm in, right? Let's see. Cupid, hey, a man might come in, have faith, love is coming, surprise, invitation, beating, hesitation. Like I said, you guys might start as friends first with this King of Swords. They might just want to help you, and then it's going to go into the romance section. I'm kidding. They're going to fall in love with your boys. Okay, look, you need to enter this era, the Phoenix. New phase, rekindle, renew, transformation, growth, and change your mind. Rising from the ashes, the Phoenix. This is your Phoenix moment. Do the work. Journal. Journaling's good. Just sitting and crying is healing as well, because it releases all that tension and energy that's stored up in your body. Let me get one more card. Girl talk. Hang out with friends. If it's possible, hang out with friends. Set up play dates with friends who have kids. Let the boys be boys, and you and your girlfriends catch up. And also says live in the moment. Let's see what else. All right, let me get. That's too many. Way too many. Let me get one more. All right, let me get this one that fell on the floor. Oh. Yeah. So we have tall whites, uncertain and distrust, guarded. This is you right now, right? There's a lot of uncertainty. You're guarded. You don't really trust the process. And then we have the pentagram, harmony, protection, idealism, and Syrian A, artistic integrity and honesty, right? You're protected, right? You're protected. Even though you don't feel like it, you're protected. And things are good, very, very much harmony's coming towards you, right? But you have to be very real with yourself. Honesty, integrity here. You have to be real with yourself. You have to be real with, how you've been moving in life, right? And how you want to change it. Because once you make that decision in your brain, I'm going to move differently in life. I'm going to change my life. Watch all the cards and dominoes start falling. Do the work. Do the healing. still enjoy life. You know, I know it's easier said than almost burnt my deck. I know it's easier said than done, but definitely enjoy life and do things that pour into yourself. Once you pour into yourself, that you let the universe know you're choosing yourself. You're choosing to heal. All right, that's what I have for you, Amber. You're welcome. Maybe the last live didn't work because you wasn't in the right headspace to hear it then. Because sometimes that works. That happens too. All right, I see you, Sonali. Let me just shuffle the deck. Let me just shuffle these decks, and I got you. And sometimes, you know, life knocks us down because if life wants us to stand up on our 2 feet. What Leah says? Dust yourself off and try again. And I'll let you know I'm the queen of being knocked down by life. And here I am. Alright, let me just shuffle what's coming towards me. Okay. Yep. Dust yourself off and try again. Dust yourself off and try again. Try again. Wait. To the next one. To the next one. All right. So Nali wants to know what is coming towards them. What is coming towards the Nali ancestors? What is coming towards the Nali? Also, Amber, sage your house. Sage the house. Make sure your windows are open. Get that negative energy out. Sage, Palo Santo. Right? But anyways, what is coming towards Sonali? What is coming towards Sonali ancestors? What is coming towards Sonali? Too many. What is coming towards Sonali? Ooh. Let me just crack my knuckles. I am so sorry. Because my fingers hurt. Alright. Sonali girl. Okay. Let's see. Ooh. Okay. Okay. I like that card. Ooh. Oh. Yes. Let me get one more. You're welcome. Girl. They said if you're not in a relationship but I don't feel like you are though. I really don't feel like you're in a relationship. I honestly don't even feel like you're looking, honestly. It comes like, oh, hi, yeah, like that's the energy you have. Like it's like you welcome it, but you're not looking for it. But girl, it's coming, because we have the lovers, right? We have the lovers, and we also have the King of Cups, right? So this person is given very soulmate energy, and it's given very high vibrational love, right? And then the King of Cups is somebody who feels deeply. Like, yeah, they may hold their emotions back, but their affection will let you know. It's like, baby girl. that's the energy is given. And then they're not gonna rush. We have the Knight of Cups, a Knight of Swords in reverse. Right? Using Knight of Swords in upright is somebody who's very swift, fast, right? Uh, This is not giving fast burn love. This is giving slow burn love. This person is gonna be very methodical, right? We also have the Four of Wands, which is celebration card, but also a card of marriage. 1111 twin flame soulmate card, right? This is like kind of like a pagan wedding type thing. I believe so, because this is the pagan, but it also has all four elements, right? So it's given very stable connection. I just feel like this person is very smart, very smart. They don't really think on emotions. There it goes. But we also have the moon here, right? The moon talks about things hidden, right? Or things being illuminated and revealed. But I feel like here is both for you, because they are hiding the stuff behind the scenes, like how they coming in, where you're gonna meet them, how you're gonna meet them. But more so, the reveal is like, this is what's coming towards you. Like, we gotta let you know, like, this is what's coming towards you. We're like, we gotta let baby girl know. Let's see. What else? We have the not today energy, not dealing, hurt, avoiding conversation, call, purse, boundaries, right? They're gonna. This is what you deal with people who don't with men who don't approach you, correctly, right? Or it could be, I don't know what your preference is, but I usually just say men. But yeah, this is the energy you have for people that don't approach you. Like, you have to be approached, like, I want to say princess treatment, but it's more so of come correct. Like, they can't be like, hey, I want to talk to you, get to know you, see where it goes. Like, to you, you're just like, no. They have to introduce their name. They have to say their intentions with you. Like, even if it's just like, hey, I just want to get to know you, conversate with you, take you on dates, like that. Right? So that's like the energy you have. And a lot of men are very intimidated by it, because they know they can't breadcrumb you. They know they can't give you bare minimum, because for you, bare minimum is you gotta open the door. You gotta open, like, I'm not touching no door handles. You gotta pay for the meals. You know what, girl? And don't lower your bar for nobody, right? Don't lower your bar for nobody. I'm gonna say that one more time. Don't lower your bar for nobody, right? Because you are gonna get goosebumps. You are gonna get some men that are gonna try to convince you to lower your bar to see, like, if they could get away with it. Block. Block Tavius, block Bigly block. Like, that's it. I don't know if you ever seen the guy that wears a shirt as hair, and he goes, and that will get you blocked. I forgot his name. He's funny. He's on Instagram. Like, that's the energy you coming with. Let's see what else. All right, you was over. Look, date. Says meeting someone new, dating, getting back out there, planning. Yeah, this person's gonna be very. They're going to plan dates for you. They're going to do what a man's supposed to do, right? They're going to court you accordingly, right? Let's see what else. And they're going to do it out of love. It's going to be unconditional love. So what they do is not going to come with conditions. It's not going to come with no strings attached. Unconditional love, self-love, oneness, passion. Ooh. Affection, attraction. Yeah. So they do everything from their heart, from their love. So you don't have to worry about them, oh, they paying for meal. You don't have to worry about them thinking they're going to get some coochie. No. Like I said, they come correct. I can't make this shit up. I can't make this up. Didn't I say twin flames? Twin flame vibes. Soulmate vibes. Yin yang, zen, balance, union, duality, coupling, complementary trust. So you and this person might actually be how can so they might be very, I don't know what's the yang. Yeah, they may be very yang. You may be very yang. So it's complement each other. The divine and feminine, divine masculine, divine feminine, like that type of compliment. I just want to get one more. So we have seduction here. Don't be scared. Don't be scared. It just says attraction, flirting, dating, hooking up, temptation. I just feel like the tension, the sexual tension is gonna be, it's gonna be loud. It's gonna be loud. It's gonna be loud. Let's see what else. Let's get 3 cards in here. Let me get. All right. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna I'll take those. Because apparently you want. And look on the bottom. Soulmate. Soulmate's on the bottom. Alright. So you have ready for love. So you are ready. Even though you don't think you're ready for love. The universe don't really send things like that, right? Interference might be triggered, right? So you might have like, oh, this person is too good to be true. Like, what's the catch? Like that type of interference, right? I feel like they might be going through a breakup, right? So this is why you probably haven't met them yet, because they might be going through a breakup. And this is like harvest and best part. So you probably unconsciously, subconsciously, or probably even consciously manifested this person coming to you. And the best part is they gonna help you elevate, right? They're gonna bring out the best version of yourself, right? So let's say they might motivate you to do better, work better, be in a better mindset. They will pour into you, uplift you, like that type of thing, so where you can reach the best part and then you do right back to them. I love that for you. I'm gonna be a little nosy. I'm gonna see their love language. Let's see the last one. We have slow dancing. They might slow dance with you if that's something that you love. It's giving very rom-com. Very rom-com. Let's see what else. Let me get 2 more. Thank you. 1 more. Thank you. We have cute memes. So they might send you cute memes, funny memes. Yes, girl, you're getting a good morning text. Good morning, beautiful. Good morning, love of my life. Like, you're getting them good morning texts. So that's what they might be doing with you. A little sneaky peek. But that's what I have for you, Sonali. Girl. I don't know. I'm hearing Christmas songs, so you might meet this person around Christmas. You might meet them around Christmas. But that's what I have for you. You're welcome. And I want to say before I get off, thank you everybody for letting me read you. I do live every Tuesdays and Fridays, 10 p.m. Eastern time. And the next live will be on Friday. And I will see you there. Don't forget to look for the Pisces reading I'm going to do. All signs, sun, moon, and rising. They're going to be time-stamped. And I'll see you guys on Friday. So you're not going to... All right, there it goes.